Welcome into GSPN's First Break. I'm Jemele Hill, in for the vacationing Jay Crawford. This is the show that embraces debate of any kind. Joining me as always at the debate desk, to my left, the ever-present Skip Bayless, and to my right, the incomparable and dashing Stevena.Smith.
How's it going, buddy?
Many hot topics are on deck today, so let's get right to it, gentlemen. A big nationwide debate has been brewing. The entire nation is buzzing on this one, the Facebook question of the day, as voted by you, the fans. What is the better cookie, Oreo or Chips Ahoy? So, Stephen A., let us know, what is your favorite cookie?
Let me just say this, starting off, once again, to my dear friend, Skip Bayless. Oreo, by far, really don't understand why we're even having this debate. Oreos kind of revolutionized the cookie, kind of revolutionized snacks in a whole different atmosphere. I don't even think Chips Ahoy and Oreos can even be debated. It can't be compared or what have you. I just don't get it. I'll just say this, Oreo cookies, double stuffed. I'll leave it at that.
You have to have a little bit more backup than that. I mean, what do you think? What, Chips Ahoys or Oreos?
Well, I do agree with Stephen A. Reluctantly, we rarely agree. Because
we rarely agree on anything.
That's true. That is true.
This shouldn't be a debate. Because much like your best friend, Prince James, Oreo softens in crunch time. You enjoy a soggy cookie as soon as it dips into milk, whereas Chips Ahoy, a brand which has been around for, seems like hundreds of years, continues to keep the same structure, the same crunchy taste, dipped into milk 3 or 4 times, something you can always enjoy, unlike the fraud of a cookie, Oreo.
I mean, do you agree with what he's saying? Does the Oreo really fall apart when it gets down into crunch time?
Oh, is he finished? He's finished. Oh, okay. Let me explain something to you, Mr. Skip Baseless. First of all, how disrespectful you are to Nabisco, to the Oreo, to children all over the world who are going to class and trading off cookies, and nobody's giving away an Oreo for Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy? Really? Are you going there? Let me first of all, big ups to Oreo. It is their 100th year anniversary. I don't know what this guy was talking about with the chocolate chip cookie. First of all, I think Chips Ahoy is a fraud within themselves because there's a better cookie, a better chocolate chip cookie by the name of Famous Amos. And I think all of my hood people, all of my people around the urban area could contest to that. We'll go for Famous Amos before we go for a Chips Ahoy. But let me tell you something else. Oreo cookies, there are so many ways, unlike your friend, Tim Tebow, who is so one-dimensional and can't throw the Oreo cookie too many ways. You can slam dunk it. Yeah, you let it sit in there and melt. Hey, by the time it melts, you can have chocolate milk. There's a diverse way there. Also, you can turn it on. They had a great slogan a couple years back, unlock the magic. Twisted into kids all over the world, unlocking the magic. Oreo cookies. I don't understand why you would say, would let you come out of your mouth so disrespectful and pathetic. It baffles me. It really baffles me. That he would sit up here across from me and say that Chips Ahoy, of all cookies, you would have been better off saying tag-alongs from Girl Scouts before saying Chips Ahoy. Oh my God.
Wouldn't you say that chocolate chip is a classic cookie, though? I mean, is there really a comparison here, Skip?
First of all, Jemele, I think it's about time for a Chips Ahoy cookie because Stephen A. just spoke all the way through lunch and into dessert.
Well, it needs to be said. It just needs to be said.
And you bring up my friend Tim Tebow, and guess what? Tim Tebow's cookie of choice is Chips Ahoy. Tim Tebow, everybody's All-American, everybody's hero, Mr. New York Jet, the man who will be starting for the New York Super Bowl New York Jets this year. Prefers Chips Ahoy.
Okay, now let's spin it this way. Focusing on Chips Ahoy, why is Chips Ahoy better? I know that they have the two kinds, crunchy versus chewy. Does that diversity make them better than Oreo?
Absolutely not. I would love for him to say so. I would love for him to say yes.
I will say yes, Stephen A. Because the Chips Ahoy is a traditional family American cookie. What do you leave out for Santa Claus every year? You leave a Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookie and a tall glass of milk. You don't leave an Oreo cookie, and it'll be soggy and mushy by the time Santa Claus gets it. You can give it to his reindeer. You give him a Chips Ahoy.
First of all,
nothing
let me
says
say this.
America like a Chips Ahoy cookie.
I'll say this. First of all, I'm not leaving anything out for Santa Claus because, one, he's not real. Secondly,
of course you would hate Santa Claus.
Secondly, why wouldn't I?
Your best
Why
friend's
wouldn't I?
Allen Iverson.
Why wouldn't I?
Everyone in Philadelphia hates Santa Claus.
Why wouldn't I?
You would boo him if he
Why
came down
wouldn't I?
this chimney right now.
Why wouldn't I? You should boo him too, because he didn't leave Tebow throwing lessons, I'll tell you that. He didn't leave Tebow that. You should hate Santa Claus too, for being an unreal character and leaving out cookies. And that's how roaches and rats get in your house, when you're just leaving out snacks for people who's coming down a chimney. Get out of here. Oh my God, disrespect. Oh, it's amazing.
Well, okay,
it's amazing.
guys, that's that. That's the way the cookie crumbles. We move on to the next topic.
Oh, what are we talking about?
Well, before that, let's go ahead and go to break. This is GSPN's First Break. We'll be right back.